There is one thing that Logan Paul and KSI are doing perfectly, like 100% perfectly, and I don't think it's something that people really voice that often. But I was watching a video, and it actually wasn't by Logan Paul, and it wasn't by KSI. It was this other guy who was walking. I don't remember his name. I apologize. Big buff guy. I guess he's a big fitness dude. But he went there and he let Logan and Jake punch him in the stomach and then hit him in the face, which I thought was nuts. But the trainer and Logan then kind of hit on the nail on the head. So there's this principle, okay? There's this principle, and whether you're religious or not, like it comes out in many different ways. There's yin and yang. There's as above, so below. If you're a fan of the Kabbalion, if you're Christian in the Bible, then it's heaven and earth, right? Or the Kabbalion, it's I apologize, it's the laws of polarity, right? And so that something always exists on one end or the other, and there's always kind of a swing back and forth, right? So like yin and yang, there's always opposites, and whatever you do, it starts above and it ends up down, or it ends up down, goes up, or there's some opposite to it, or it swings one way or the other. And so in order to avoid that problem of when there's something good, there's also a negative. When something negative, then there's some good. If you want to always be in the middle, where if you understand how the exception is, if you can be in the middle, right, then you ultimately win with no problem, right? So there's nothing that you lose. Like it's a win-win situation. And so what KSI and Logan Paul have done is they've put themselves in a win-win situation. See, the trainer was talking about how people will watch the boxing match, even if you hate Logan Paul or you hate KSI, you're gonna watch the match to watch them lose. But if you love them, you're gonna watch them to watch them win. Either way, you're gonna watch. See, they've opted out of the law of polarity, where they have to be on an end, right? And essentially can track people from both ends, because really they're in the middle. Like they found a way to be in the middle, even though they are polarizing figures, which is the beauty of it. They're doing something. They're in a medium. They're having an event that happens right dead in the middle, meaning that they profit no matter which end of the spectrum you land on. That's amazing. And so you have to look at what you're doing, right? Like as I look at what I'm doing, is I try to craft my message and decide whether I want to be more polarizing and those things. Like, how can I craft it so I still have a kind of a polar landing, but in the end, people land in the middle, and I win either way. Like, those are the things I think about. So these are the questions. If y'all wondering, like, Justin, what questions does a new future builder think about? Like, that's the type of stuff I think about. Like, just how do you win the game, and how do you find these exceptions to these rules that pretty much govern all of life? So again, the Kabbalion is one thing I've looked at and I've found high interest in terms of studying the way the world works. So again, whatever religion you are, the beauty of this particular text is that it's very very secular. Like it's down the middle. It's non-religious committal. Like it just, again, you can read it, learn from it. You don't have to feel like you have to justify the fact that you're forsaking your beliefs by reading it. No, you just read it, take it in, learn from it, incorporate it. I think a lot of that text is true, and I find a lot of it is evident in other religious texts and religious beliefs, and so I find it a very good source material. Okay, just wanted to throw that out there. So that's what I have for today. Make sure, if you like this, share with a friend, family member, or foe. As usual, I'm here each and every. I'm on a challenge right now, so I'm doing a bunch of videos. Right? But I will see you in the next video. And as usual, treat each day as a building block to a better future. Peace.